And gentlemen, welcome back. Monster Vapes INC. I am Brad Branson. Today's gonna be a little bit of a different type of vape review for me. I'm not necessarily gonna do a review. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. I want to share my vaping journey. This is gonna be my daily vlog. You want to know what I've been vaping on today? My Hammer of God box mod, mechanical switch, topped with the Recoil RDA. That's right. That's from Grim Green and Boy OC. Man, one of the best flavor RDAs I have ever owned. With the strawberry donuts, like I told you yesterday. Strawberry donuts. But guys, you know, a year and about 5 months ago, I personally made a decision, and along with a few other friends, we all decided, hey, we're tired of smoking cigarettes. We want to look for something that's a little bit, you know, safer, a little bit, you know, less risky for the health. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. You know, a lot of people are talking about this vaping thing. So let's see what's going on with this vaping thing. Well, as you see, a year and 5 months later, I'm still doing the vaping thing. And I really enjoyed it. It's a really good hobby. It's constructive. It gives me something to do. You know, when I'm bored and I have nothing to do, why get in trouble when I can vape? Okay. Well, guys, we all decided, hey, we're gonna go get us a vaporizer. We're gonna quit smoking. We're gonna lay down the cigarettes, and we're gonna see if this helps our bodies, because we were all sharing the same stories. We're all having the same kind of effects. We were coughing and gagging, and just at nighttime waking up just coughing, and in the morning coughing and just spitting up this nasty stuff. And it was like, man, I had been a 2-pack-a-day smoker for almost 13 years, and it was almost like, wow, well, is there ever an end in sight of this? Will I ever not have to go and buy a pack of cigarettes? And we were like, let's try it. And we tried it. And next thing you know, for some of us it didn't work, because I guess you have to want to quit as well. And I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit for my health, for my safety, to be around for my family later on down the road. Because I said, you know what? Something about this cigarette is really kicking me out here. It's really kicking my butt. And I mean, I was like, I don't understand, you know, what it is that is getting me so bad. Started Googling, started typing on the old keyboard, and guess what I found out? 4,000 known carcinogens, X, Y to the Z. This stuff is causing 1 in 2 users to die. I was like, okay, alert. I see the screen, I'm reading it black and white. I get it, and I feel it. I was starting to feel it. I was like, this is really starting to get me. Well, I picked up a vaporizer. Next thing you know, a year and 4 months later, I was off cigarettes. I vape more or less as a hobby. I don't have to vape. I vape just literally as a hobby. It's not one of those things where, like with the cigarette, when I woke up in the morning, if I don't have this thing, I feel rough. And it's like I'm just coughing and gagging my guts out either way. And even worse when I start hitting the cigarette, and I'm just like, wow, am I really going to continue to do this? And I started to question my own sanity for a second. I was like, why would I do this? But after I picked up my first vaporizer, it was an E-Leaf iJust 2, a Sub-Ohm vape pen, not the crappy ones, one of the ones that you get a good vape off of. Going through that, I picked it up from 910 Vape. Shout out to Steve, and also shout out to Derek for being one of the guys that walked in to where I was at and was like, yo man, have you ever seen one of these? Check this out. He blew a sick cloud. The juice he was vaping on smelled like heaven, and I was like, that sure don't smell like my cigarettes, because they stink. Next thing you know, bam, I've been vaping a year and 5 months. And every day when I wake up, I went slowly in the first 90 days to coughing up just some of the nastiest stuff that you would ever think would come out of your lungs to, man, I feel good, I feel better. I can run again. I can do anything I want to do, and I don't get winded anymore. I don't have any of those times where I'm sitting there and I just start gagging my guts out like I can't breathe. Bam. And within a year, 5 months later, man, my world is a different place. I don't have any nights where I do that. I don't have any mornings where I do that. And you know what? I don't miss it at all. And yes, this has become a hobby for me. And it's fun. It's cool. But would I recommend this to start off, if you are not a smoker? No. If you're not a smoker, don't start vaping. Vaping, to me, is a smoke alternative. It's an alternative to smoking, a less harmful, harm reduction. These are the words we have to use. The FDA is involved, and so we have to be courteous and respectful to them. All YouTubers, all reviewers, all vapors out there, remember, you still have to be respectful. It's the government, it's the authority, it's the law of the land, and we have to abide by those laws. Don't go vaping in public when you know you're not supposed to, in restaurants, and blowing sick clouds inside convenience stores, or at the people at the drive-through window. Don't do stuff like that. Be courteous with your vape, just like you would be with your smoke. You have to be. This is part of the process. Well, guys, I feel like I've shared enough of my story. Did you understand a little bit why I like this? And you can go on so many websites and find different mods and different things. And you know what? The only real important thing is you're not on the cigarettes. You're staying off those stinkies. So guys, stay away from them. Pick you up a vape. I've never had a battery blow up. I've never had any of these crazy news articles that you saw. Let me make sure I put that in there. That has never once ever happened to me. But I went to someone, I learned, I watched YouTube, and I listened. Because knowledge is power, right? But how is it power if you don't apply it? I've been Brad Branson. This is Monster Vapes. And I'll see you soon. Peace.